Hey guys, I'm sure that you all have heard of the easy off oven cleaner stripping hack. It's all over Instagram and TikTok and a lot of people are trying it. So I've done it a few times and sometimes it's worked, other times it hasn't worked. I picked this up off of Facebook Marketplace yesterday. Say hey. Hey. I picked this up yesterday. It's called a vintage dry sink or a wash stand. I kind of wanted to use it as my nightstand, but I don't love the stain that's on it, so I'm hoping to give it a more natural look. Wanted to bring you along with me in case you've been wanting to try the oven cleaner hack and kind of share my experience with you. So yeah. On my way to pick up the wash stand, somebody was throwing this out on the side of the road. So I decided to also use the oven cleaner trick on it. So I did that yesterday. Here it is, pretty dry, and it turned out really well. It was super dark. I'll try to insert a picture here so you can see, but it worked really well and I like how it looks much better. So I am using the Easy Off fume-free oven cleaner, and I got this from Walmart for like $4. But I recommend doing it outside where it's well ventilated and wearing a glove. But I will spray this on and let it sit for maybe 20-30 minutes and then start scrubbing it off and hose it down. Oh, one more thing. I also wanted to note that it's best if you can kind of test an inconspicuous area out. So I have the back leg here. As you can see, it took it off somewhat, but it's not super light, but it still looks better than this dark stain. So I don't know if I'll need to do more than one application. Sometimes that happens, but yeah, I would just recommend testing a small area out first. All right, so I used an entire can. I pretty much doused it. But yeah, it's kind of foaming right there, which is great. I mean, she's working. I'm kind of in half sun, half shade here, but I recommend doing it in the shade because you don't really want it to dry on the wood. It'll be harder to scrub it off when it comes time, but I'm gonna let this sit. So it's been about 20-25 minutes and the sun is now kind of shining on it, so I need to start scrubbing it down. And the technique I like to use is spray it with the hose and use my little brush here. So I kind of spray it and scrub at the same time. I'm not gonna film myself doing that because it kind of takes a while, so I will let you know how it looks when I'm done. I am losing my sunlight now, so I was scrubbing for a really long time. That stain did not want to come off. As you can see, there's still like some areas that were really hard to scrub. So I might need to do this again tomorrow, do another coat of the oven cleaner. Here's the drawer right here. I do like how that looks. That's dry, but yeah, as you can see, there's sort of a residue left of the stubborn areas that didn't want to come off. So I'm gonna see what it looks like dried tomorrow and go from there. It's the next day. This is completely dry. As you can see, there's still some areas that the stain didn't lift all the way. So it kind of gives it like a antiqued look, a more antiqued look. I'm gonna put another coat of the oven cleaner on to see how much more I can lift. It's still a lot darker than the chair. So I'm not sure why some woods do that. I think it's maybe has something to do with the lacquer that was on it or the stain. It just kind of soaked into the wood and made it darker. I don't know. It is all dry now. The second coat definitely took off a lot more of the stain. I brought this chair to show how much lighter this one, the stain lifted on that one. But I kind of like that this is a little bit darker. It kind of looks a little bit more aged. So anytime I strip something, it sort of leaves it a little bit rough. So I'm gonna just go over this with my hand sander. Just very lightly sanding it. I'm not really putting much pressure on it because I just wanted to smooth it. All right, we moved inside now. The sun was getting pretty hot, so I am going to put my favorite wax from Fiddles and Son. It's just like a clear polish. I've used this a lot and I love the way it looks. I just put it on the chair here, and I just love the way it brings out the grain in the wood, and it's nice and smooth. It dries quick. You can wipe it if there's spills. It's just a really nice polish. Usually when I apply the wax, I like to just get a little rag and dip it in there and just kind of wipe it like this with the grain. And I'll put more on the surfaces that get used a lot. So like this here and down there, but yeah, this is how I put it on. So I'll put it on all of it and wait for it to dry. And the grand reveal. 3, 2, 1. It turned out so cute. It's been a few days. I was waiting to get this knob here from Home Depot in until I could stick it on. I paired it with the chair and a little plant there, and I think it looks so cute as my nightstand. I'm very happy with the way it turned out.
Thanks for watching. If you try the oven cleaner hack, let me know how it works for you. It's a fun little project to try, and I'd love to know your experience. I will see you next time. Bye.